Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Mustafa. For today's edition of our beginner series on GCP, we'll be exploring a lab named Detect Label, Faces and Landmarks in Images with the Cloud Vision API. This lab is quite intuitive and you will learn a lot from it. Let's dive in. As usual, the first step is to start our lab. I'm waiting for it to start. Then we'll open our GCP project in an incognito window. Click on next. Copy our password. Paste. Click on next. Understand. Our GCP project is provisioning. Agree to the terms. You can decide to tick this or untick this. Here is the home page for our GCP projects. Let's go back. For this lab, the overview of Cloud Vision API lets you understand the context of an image by encapsulating powerful machine learning models in a simple REST API. For this lab, we will send images to Vision API and see it detect objects, faces, and landmark. Here's an overview of what we'll be doing for today. We'll create an API key, upload an image to a cloud storage bucket, create your Vision API request, label detection, web detection, face detection, calling the Vision API and passing the response, landmark annotation, calling the Vision API and passing the response, explore other Vision API methods, and that's all. Let's dive in. For our setup and requirements, let's provision our Cloud Shell instance. Click on Cloud Shell here. It's provisioning my Cloud Shell instance. Click on Continue. Got it. Our Cloud Shell instance is up. So let's authorize it. Authorize. This is authorized. You can also configure our project ID. Project ID is listed. That's all. So for the first step, create an API key. So let's create an API key. You can use the navigation menu to search for APIs. Click on More Products, API and Services, Credentials. From your credentials, then create credentials, then API key. It's creating our API key for us. This is our API key. Let's copy it. Close. So it's always good to copy it somewhere. I'm just going to copy it here. And paste our API key here. Let's go to the next step. Let's check if we've completed this. Completed. So the next thing is to paste our API key as an environmental variable, so we don't have to type it in every time we need it. So paste this code, then change this to the API key we copied. Just going to come here, copy this. Here we are. Paste this here. Click on enter. We've exported our API key. The next step is to upload an image to cloud storage buckets. So now let's upload an image to a cloud storage bucket. Let's first create our bucket. Then you can go to the navigation menu again, go to cloud storage bucket. You can create here. It's going to cancel out of this. You can use this to create, and you can also use this to create a bucket. I'm going to be using my project ID because it's unique as the name of our bucket. Feel free to use any unique name you like. Continue. continue. For the sake of this lab, we have to untick enforce public access prevention on this lab because we'll be exposing the image to the API. Then we would also click on fine grained access control for this lab. Continue. Then create. It's creating our bucket. Our bucket is created. Here's our bucket. So now we have to upload this image to our bucket. So I'm going to save this image. And rename it donut.png. Then save. Is .png. So it's saved. Then let me upload this image to our bucket. Click on upload files. Go to the desktop. Here's our donut.png. Open. Our donut.png is opened. Let's go back to the instruction. Next thing is to edit access and add this access control to our bucket. Click on this, edit access, add entry, public, all users, reader, click on save. So we've added an image to our bucket. We've also granted all user access to this image. So you can see this image is public to the internet. Let's go to our next instruction. So let's check if we've completed this step also. Step complete. The next step is to create your Vision API request. So to create your Vision API request, you have to open the editor and create a file named request.json. So I'll just do that. So to open our editor, drag your Cloud Shell instance, click on Open Editor, then open a new window. Setting up our editor. First thing is to create a file. Let's paste the needed document here. Save this. So we have to name it request.json. Just going to copy it from here. Request.json, save. Here's our file saved. Let's go back to the next instruction. I have to replace my bucket name with the name of our bucket. So project ID for the name of our bucket. I'm just going to copy my project ID. Then go back to our editor, change this, my bucket name, to the name of our bucket, which is this. I'm going to click on save. Go back to the next instruction. The next task is label detection. So we are going to call the Vision API with the call command. Copy this, go to our Cloud Shell. Here's our Cloud Shell, open terminal. Click on this, enter. Here is it. This actually means all the places that this image has been used on the web. So you can see a whole lot of things here: food, beginner, ingredients, powdered sugar, recipe, like that. Let's keep going. These are the labels that we could see. For the next task, web detection. For this, we just have to do a quick change from the label detection to web detection. So what the web detection does is that this can help to search the internet for additional details on your image. An example of an additional details may be similar images on the web, exact or partial matching images found for the image in question, and also a list of entities found in your image based on content from pages with similar image. Let's dive in. So we have to change from labeled web detection. I'm just going to copy. I'm going to copy my web detection. Ctrl C. Go back to here. Paste web detection here. then save once again. After that, we'll also call the Vision API using the call command. That's our Cloud Shell. Paste this. Here we are. These are the visually similar images. These are the fully matching images. Here's also a fully matching image, fully matching image, fully matching image. So fully matching images. So you can feel free to click on any of them and see how close they are to the image in question. Here is one. You can see this quite close to what we are doing, and it's under the fully matching label. Let's go to a visually similar image. Clicking on this. Here's an image. You can see this is not exactly as the one we uploaded, but it's similar to it. You can also try another one. This is also similar to it. This is to show the power of the Cloud Vision API and its efficiency. Let's go to the next instruction. Yeah, explore this. That's the face detection. Let's call the face detection model on the Cloud Vision API. So I have to save this image once again. Saving this as selfie.png. Click on save. Yes. So thereafter I have to upload the image to my cloud storage bucket. Just the same procedure we used the previous time. Here on our cloud storage bucket, upload files. Click on selfie. Upload it. It's uploaded. It's publicly available on the internet. Click on edit access. Also add the necessary roles. Public user reader. Yes. Just going to save this. Thereafter, we have to change our code on the editor before we call the Vision API. Let's go back to the instruction. Let's check if we've completed the stacks. So we have to change the code on our editor to look like this, because now we are doing a face detection under landmark detection. Click on copy. Go back to our editor. You can just copy this and paste to the new one and save. Thereafter, we can call the Vision API and pass the response. Copy this. Go to our Cloud Shell. Let's call the Vision API. It's showing error. Let's check it out again. Why it's showing error is because we did not change the naming of this to our bucket name. So let me just change it now. Our bucket name is our project. I copy that out. Cancel. Go to our editor. Change this. Then I click on save once again. Thereafter, you can paste the code once again. Click enter. Here is it. Just going to stretch this out so you can see the details of the image we posted. I'm just going to interpret it for us a little bit, and you can also read the instruction for more details. So here are the analysis of the image. Going down. So this is the first image. Joy likelihood, you can see very likely for the first person. Then for the second person also, you can also see joy likelihood, very likely. Let's check for the last person. You can see here joy likelihood, likely. So it's showing a different sentiment for this third person. Let's just do a quick investigation on the image in question. So you can see this is a clear green. This is also a clear green and smile. But you can see on this guy, it's a silly smile. Let's keep going. The next thing is to call the Vision API and pass the response. We've done that. The next thing is landmark annotation. We're also going to copy this image. We're going to save this image. Save it with its label name. Let's say city.png. Saved. We have to upload it to our, we've not uploaded it, let's upload it to our buckets. Upload files once again, click on city.png, open. It's uploading. After it's uploaded, we also have to grant access to the public, edit access, click on add entry, then public all users reader, click on save. Thereafter, let's change the code on our editor to suit this since this is purely landmark detection. Let's go back to the instruction. We can confirm this is done. So this is just landmark detection only, no facial detection here. So we have to just edit our code to show landmark detection only. Copy this, go back to our editor, and just click on this and paste. Then don't forget to change the name to the name of your cloud storage bucket. Just going to copy our project ID once again, copy this, change this name here, then we can save. After saving, we can call the Vision API now. So let's call the Vision API, go to your cloud shell. Here we are, paste this here, click on enter. So let's check it out. So the Cloud Vision API is telling us that this image is from Boosting. Let's try another one. Let's just do a Google search of an image. Let's do Abuja National Mosque. Let's get the image of Abuja National Mosque. Click on this image. Let's save this image as uuu.png. Save this.png. Let's also save another one. Let's try something. So the Cathedral Church. Let's see. Save images. Let's just a random message again, nnn.png. Then we'll click on save, use.png. So let's actually test if our Cloud Vision API can detect this landmark. We have to upload our files to our bucket as usual. It's going to upload NNN. Let's upload this. It's uploading. Let's upload the second one also. UUU. Upload. Let's make both of them visible to the public. Click on this edit access, add entry. We have public or users reader, save. Let's also make the second one for NNN accessible to the public, edit access, add entry, public or users, save once again. It's saved. The next step is to call each of them one by one. To copy this, we have this here, so we have to change this to UUU, which is the Abuja Central Mosque. Let's save this. After saving, let's call our Cloud Vision API from our Cloud Shell instance. So to call it once again, click on this. Let's see if we bring the results. Description: National Mosque Abuja, which is quite great. That's nice. Let's check the second, which is NNN for the Cathedral Church. I'm going to save this. After saving this, let's call it again. Click on enter. Let's see. Yes, we have the Cathedral Church of Christ. This is to show that these are recognizable landmark in the community. So feel free to use different images even for the previous steps we outlined in this lab and test if the Cloud Vision API is able to identify a landmark in your community. Likewise, you can explore other Cloud Vision API methods. You have the logo detection to detect logos and their location in an image. The safe search detection automatically remove images containing explicit contents or images, adult images, medical, violent, or just spoof content. You can also check the text detection API, which run optical character recognition to extract text from images. So these are a few of the API you can explore. So for this lab, we explore the label, the web, and the face detection. We also look at landmark annotation. Thanks for staying true. I hope this lab is beneficial and interesting. This lab is quite engaging because we actually tested the API with a different thing entirely from what the lab gives us. And we noticed that it gives the results that align with the images we sent to it. Thanks very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this lab. If you do, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment in the comment section, and subscribe to my channel for more. Goodbye.